Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. My name is Matt with Highline Financial Coaching, and welcome to Walking the Highline. So today I wanted to follow up on our previous video about mindset. This is really a hot topic and something that had a drastic change for me as we were getting into changing our finances and getting into a position that was better for me and my family. So today, we are going to look into that mindset of whether you're striving for wealth, stability, freedom. Mastering your money mindset is essential to achieving those financial goals. So we're going to look at those key principles that can unlock your path to financial freedom. So our relationship with money is deeply influenced by our upbringing. So I want you guys to think about how you grew up. Did you grow up in a house that had a lot of money, or did you struggle? Did you guys have to work hard to be able to create the wealth and stability with your family when you grew up? Because that really affects how your relationship is today with money. So I want you to reflect on that. Think about what your money story means. What is it? What message did you receive growing up about money? How do those beliefs shape your financial decisions today? Understanding your money story is the first step towards reshaping your mindset. I remember when I went to college, one of the things that influenced what my degree was is I wanted to be able to have enough money for my family. And I knew I wanted a family. I knew that they're very expensive. And so I went into sales. I knew with sales, I could go into any industry and be able to sell products and services. So that was part of my money story and how I got to where I'm at. So one of the things that helps is when you can shift your mindset from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. And what that means is mindset of scarcity means you believe that there's not enough. There's never going to be enough money or food or whatever it is. And being in the world of sales, I saw that all the time. I used to work with a company where so many people were hindered by this scarcity mindset. They believed that they needed to go out and get all of the sales in their area and hog everything. And if you've ever worked with someone like that, it's extremely difficult and frustrating to work on a team with someone like that. But if you've ever been with somebody with an abundance mindset, that is incredible. That's how you really grow and learn, because the best people out there, the ones that are going to help you the most, are the ones with the abundance mindset. So I work in an industry that has a lot of coaches out there, and we live in a world where money is difficult for a lot of people. And so the more people we have to help people get into a better position, the better off our country, our world can be with those different shifts. So if you think about a harbor that's got a bunch of boats in it, when the tide comes in, what happens to those boats? All of them will rise. It's not just one or two of them that will rise, it's everybody. And so that abundance mentality is believing that when you grow or when your finances get better, others will as well. And there's always going to be enough. So I heard a story that actually explained this even better. Just imagine that you had an old car in your garage, really old one. It's not working. It's not doing anything but sitting in your garage. And you decide that you want to be able to make money off of this vehicle. So you go out every day into your garage after work, and you start working on it and fixing it, painting it, making it look really good. You go to the auto body shop, or you go to the auto store and buy all the products for it. Buy new brakes, new equipment, new seats. You really make this vehicle look incredible. You're not hurting anybody by making this vehicle look better. You're actually helping different stores make money on it. If you get it painted by somebody, you're actually increasing the benefit to other people. And then you get it finished, and it's incredible. It's a beautiful car, and you decide you're going to sell it, and you end up making money on this vehicle. Did that hurt anybody? Did you take any money away from somebody else? No, you didn't. You went out there, you took the initiative and created something incredible with your own time, with your own money, and then you were able to sell it and make some money and make an increase off of that. So that is an abundance mentality. When you see that, you see other people doing that same thing. And a healthy mindset goes hand in hand with financial responsibility. When I work with people, you can really tell the ones that are going to do well because they take responsibility for it. All of your financial decisions in the past are in the past. You've already done it. You don't need to dwell on it. So now take charge of your finances by starting a budget. Start to track your daily expenses and set clear financial goals. Decide what you want. Do you want to be able to increase the time you have available for yourself or a family? Do you want to be able to go on a vacation or buy investment properties? Set some clear goals on how to achieve that. And by taking these proactive steps to manage your money, you'll gain a sense of control and empowerment over your financial future. So all of us have limiting beliefs about money or about our careers. These beliefs hold us back from reaching that full potential. And I know I've had this many times. I worked in an industry, I was in the pharmaceutical world. And when I started in pharmaceuticals, it was an incredible job. It was so much fun. There was a lot of reps out there. There was about 65,000 reps. And over the next 2 years, that number dropped to 28,000. So my limiting beliefs were holding me back. I was thinking that I wouldn't find a job, I wouldn't be able to support my family, and those beliefs would hold me back. And I had to really overcome those to get to the position I wanted to be in. And it's a challenge to replace these beliefs. But once you make those first steps to get there, that's the way that you get there even quicker. You got to make that first step. You've got to believe that you can do that. And so one of the things that helped me change some of my beliefs, this is actually an interesting and funny story. I have a friend of mine that coaches leadership teams, and he did this class for us one time, and it was about the law of attraction. And so our first day, we sit down. There's a group of us, about a dozen of us in this group. And he tells us he wants us to focus on butterflies for the next 3 weeks. And I laughed. I said, butterflies? What does this have to do with business, with anything? How is this going to help us with our finances? And he goes, I want you to focus on butterflies. And then he proceeded to ask us, how many butterflies is everybody going to see? And some people said, 15, 20, 30. I think 30 was the highest that anybody said. And I said, well, I'm going to prove him wrong. I'm going to prove how stupid this exercise is. And I said, I'm going to see 100 butterflies. And everybody started to laugh because they thought it was a ridiculous number. So I left and I said, okay, I'm going to prove him wrong, but I'm going to focus as hard as I can on butterflies during the day and think about it a couple times. Well, the first day, I didn't see anything. Second day, nothing. By the third day, I still hadn't seen a single butterfly. And I just laughed. I said, I knew this was wrong. I knew this was stupid. Well, the fourth day, I went up to my in-laws' house with my kids, and I was helping them mow their lawn. Well, at my in-laws' house, they have lavender all over their yard. And so the lavender had flowers, and I started seeing butterflies. I saw 1, 2, 3. Well, by the end of mowing the lawn, I had seen 20 butterflies, and that was in a 2-hour period. And I went, okay, maybe this is legit, but I said, that's 20. I still need 80 more to go in the next couple weeks. And so the next day I went on a bike ride. I love being on my bike. And so I took off and I went out in the farmlands close to my house, and out in the farmlands, they were growing alfalfa. And so alfalfa has some of these small flowers in it. And all of a sudden I started seeing more butterflies. And by the end of my bike ride, I had seen 25 more butterflies. And so at the end of the first week, I was up to 50 butterflies. And I couldn't believe it. I still thought this was crazy. So when we went back and we all reported on how many butterflies we had seen during that time, Everyone said, yeah, I saw the 20, I saw 25. And then everybody looked at me because they knew I had that crazy, ridiculous number. And I had seen 150 butterflies over a 3-week period. And I was astonished. I couldn't believe it. But it was by focusing on the things I wanted to see, the things I wanted to improve in. So this works with anything. Just think of any time you've wanted a new car. And if it's a specific brand or model, you'll probably start seeing those vehicles everywhere, where before you had focused on it, you didn't see them as much. So that's part of the mindset that you've got to change to be able to overcome some of the financial issues that you have. So in conclusion, developing a strong mindset isn't just about wealth. It's about creating a life of abundance, freedom, and fulfillment. And by understanding your money story, by embracing that abundance mentality, you take responsibility and overcome the challenges that you're facing. So if there's anything that you get from this, do one exercise this week. Just start tracking every single thing you spend money on. Just track it. Write it down on a piece of paper. Pull up your bank statement and look at what you spent. And see how many things on there you don't really need. So I hope this video was beneficial for you. If you know somebody that can benefit from it, go ahead and share the video, subscribe to our channel. We've got weekly videos that we're going to give financial tips and insight that'll hopefully help you if you're struggling with your money or if you just want to get to that next level. So again, my name is Matt with Highline Financial Coaching. We're here to help individuals and businesses. We work with all different level of finances. So I look forward to hearing from you. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button below so you can get these videos. So I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you.